Welcome back to this series that I still don't know what to call because we're gonna find out very soon, hopefully the next episode or two, what we are doing with this whole series, where we're getting inspiration, all of that. I have been doing some work outside here, trying to make this look nice. Now this is still this temporary thing. I will get this away eventually, but starting to do a little bit of exterior work, trying to make this look a little nicer. Got a little vineyard here, in which, you know, you can pick all the berries and you won't get pricked at all. We need to link up through the Nether portal system to make things so much quicker and easier. So what we're gonna do is we have our obsidian that we need for this. We're gonna pop into the Nether. I need to pull up the screenshot as well, and we are going to try and connect up our Nether portal system so we can travel to and from the end a lot quicker. So I'll see you on the other side. All right, we have made it to the boards. At least I sure hope these are the correct ones. So this should be pretty close to where we are trying to go. But obviously we're gonna have to reconnect the portals. Let's see, here it is. Wow, literally on top of this. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's, what we're gonna do is we are going to come down here, make a new portal, break the top one, and then reconnect them. I think that's how you do it, at least. We get the coordinates, and then we divide by 8. Or the overworld coordinates, and then divide them by 8, and that's Nether coordinates. I used a calculator online for it. I didn't, there we go. I didn't, like, do the math myself, because I didn't trust myself. But obviously the math is pretty simple, or it should be. And there we go. We've got our Nether portal hooked up, so now we can actually get to and from our wonderful base to the end portal a lot quicker. So let me clean this up, and we'll head off to the end. And let's head out. Ooh, that was that could have been very bad. Just dropped to the floor there. Oh my, that did not seem good. Also, what in the world is that? Is that? Oh no, it's just a quartz flower. I think just from this angle with my FOV, it looks oblong. Looks more like an egg than it does anything else. Wow, that was scary. I feel like that could have been a game ending for us. Oh, or at least we would have died from that. That is so tough. But we survived, and very likely that we're not gonna see one of these cities for a long time. If we do, it might not be one of those ones with wings in them, as in with the flying ship. But, you know, we're going to run for it. We're going to see what we can find and hope to find some cities soon, and I'll get back to you. Oh, and there we have it. There we have it. First in city, and it's got a ship on it. This is a win. I am going to, when I get closer, probably kill a few more Endermen just so we don't have a singular Ender Pearl. But that'll be good. Elytra is going to be game-changing, and Shulker is going to be game-changing. Bundles, let's be honest, they're okay. They are by no means what we need for inventory. But, you know, Shulkers change that a lot and will help a ton. So I'm very excited for the Shulkers, almost as excited as I am for the Elytra. But we get some diamonds out of it, some gold, and a pretty decent shovel. I mean, efficiency 3 and breaking, it's just a worse version of our shovel. No, I appreciate it. Don't worry, Mochang. I appreciate it. And here we go to get our pair of wings. Let's first just kill all of these guys here. Don't want to have to deal with them. And gotta love the shulker shells. And we don't need the healing, but you know we'll take it. It's always a nice thing to have. Woo! And finally, our pair of wings that we're gonna get so soon. And here we go. Oh yes, we gotta love to see that. And decent chest plate. I mean, we're gonna start moving away from chest plates really soon. But I don't know if I have iron horse armor yet. But you know what? Not too bad. You know, we'll take all of this stuff. Actually, good sir, I'm so sorry. You happen to be the wrong place, wrong time. I need that. And then let's get ourselves the dragon head before we forget. Don't wanna miss out on that. And no way. How does that? Okay, you know what? Oh, that just hurts. Well, we need to find our way back to one of these wonderful nether, or to these fortresses. Not fortresses, what am I saying? Sometimes I question my own sanity. Oh, that's right. We didn't have room for it. That is disappointing, to say the least. So, that is actually so disappointing. Ah, that's funny. All right, we need to find our way back to a portal so we can get home. But, and I'm wondering if I should even go for, wait, not that one. Wherever the other one is. Obviously, I can't see it anymore. I'm pretty sure it was over that way, but so what? Or it was that way. I can't tell. But let's get back home. Let's find ourselves in a end portal and try out our wings and see what we can find. Well, started flying this way, and we found 2 more cities. So let's let's try our best to do this quick. Got a wonderful looting 3 sword. Definitely want that. That is incredible. And then a mending efficiency 4 shovel is going to be definitely better than just a mending shovel. So we're going to just take that, take those emeralds, and wow, that's very nice. Actually, we might want a mending more than even a more than a smite sword. So we'll take that, and then we'll finish off these guys. And more diamonds, and we'll look at that sword. Sharpness 4, sweeping edge 3, knockback 2. I mean, that is, and the looting is what's getting me, right? The mending. It doesn't have unbreaking, but I feel like combining those 2 swords is gonna be incredible. Or these 2 swords, actually. Fire aspect 2, knockback, unbreaking, mending. Oh, all of these are gonna be good. Well, now I need to figure out what to get rid of. I don't think we need iron horse armor. Let's take this sword. That's incredible. And then unbreaking 3, we've already got an unbreaking 3 helmet. Don't really need that. But lovely thought. Lovely thought. I see yourselves a portal. We are off to get in it and get out of here. Let's see if we can land this first try. No, we didn't. Oh, we kind of did, but we took some damage. That is a-okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. And back home. Sweet home. Let's take a nap and get on to everything else.
3 days later.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this beautiful game. If it's not already apparent, we have done some work with the look at this game. So the obvious one is the shaders. So what happened is I was looking for the replay mod to work, and it wasn't on Forge, so I had to switch over to Fabric. And I was a little worried, but I was able to get the whole world here. And then that means shaders work here. The replay mod works here. I was able to get other stuff like the fancy crops, which I think just look so good. I mean, look at the wheat, you know, just going through the field here. All the fresh animations work well now. So the cows actually, you know, have a little bit of a, you know, they walk fun. Oops, sorry. I am so sorry, sir. But, you know, this is just lovely. So welcome back. This is exciting. I am in love with the look of this game. I mean, the shadows, the lights, the water's incredible. I mean, just, you can't help but just feel like this is incredible. And look at the shadow comes through the window. Oh, I am just in love with this. This is so great. So since last time I have been at work, one of the things that I've been doing is creating these tiny little setups that are kind of hide in these corners that are our miniature kind of super smelters. So I can put all of the fuel in here. Oh, we just finished. So we had some lava buckets. We'll get to that later as well. So you put in our material up here, our fuel here, and it comes out. So we've been doing it with iron. I've got all that through. And then we've been doing it with our wonderful copper now, and that'll all be through eventually as well. So just nice little tiny setups here. Just very easy to kind of get stuff around and move it around. So that's been an update. Out here, we've made our wonderful, let's move this out of the way. We've had our wonderful little vineyard that we've created here with putting some pots. Oh, that scared me. Putting some pots around here. And this is just, this is fun. I might have to put in the clip of where I got these. I was going on an adventure trying to get some new blocks. But man, look at these. The carrots look great. The potatoes look great. And we've got just a kind of a fun little, scaffolding for our glow berries, which look incredible. Fun little wall here. This will need to go soon. I'm just still trying to utilize it to get all of the wood we can. And I'm probably going to put like flowers or something like that in here. I am actually curious if I can put... Oop, no, that's not what I wanted. I did not mean to do that. As you can tell, I have not worked with pots much. Yeah, it's not going to work there. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it there. So yeah, I'm trying to do these little different kind of style farms of circles, so I might put another one somewhere else. And sir, I don't want you to trample my crops, so instead I'm going to kill you. But man, the fresh animations look so good. Oh, I just can't get enough of this. This is great. And the stars. I tell you, I'm going to just play this game now just for the looks. This is incredible. So on top of that, going towards the lava, what I've been doing here is having a little bit of a lava farm with the dripstone. So I don't actually... Okay, this is a struggle. I don't actually know if it's only for source blocks or not. So in the event, I'm just putting all of it up here until I get all of them as source blocks up there. I don't know if that's the case or not. Just because I don't feel like I've ever collected from these. So I think it is just source blocks. But anyways, we got our tiny little lava farm here. I was going to make this into more of a... what do you call this? A concrete kind of machine. So you can, break and place your concrete there pretty quickly. I've reorganized this so that we now actually have a little bit more of an even amount for... Yeah, that'll get fixed. We have an even amount for in terms of melons and pumpkins because there was a lot more pumpkins that were being produced because, pumpkins obviously drop whole. So you can see here quite the difference. So I switched out like 4 or 5 stems. So hopefully that'll fix things as well. But today is an exciting day because we are going to start on our big first project. It'll actually be the heart and soul of where we're going to be living and trying to get some things figured out at. So let's get to it, and I'll walk you through kind of the process once we're a little bit closer. Right before we start building this, I wanted you guys to be able to kind of enjoy the lighting of this cave as well. Starting out before we start our build, this is just such a pretty area. Still trying to figure out exactly how to light this thing up, but we'll get there eventually. But without further ado, oh my word, that was weird. I feel like I couldn't hit him. Anyways, without further waiting from you guys, let's jump straight into it. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to pull you back in for 2 things. First thing, I realized I was missing a bookshelf here. So the reason I didn't have level 30 enchants or wasn't getting great enchants is because those are level 28 enchants, not level 30 enchants. That's my bad. And secondly, because wow, look how beautiful this is. But I want to show you guys it in person again. We are going to... Where actually is my elytra? It's here. I obviously want to get mending on this, which is what our next project will very soon be. But I wanted you guys to see this as well. Let's just craft up very few rockets here. That'll do the trick for us. And let's head into the cave how it's supposed to be enjoyed. So we've got, this cute little area out here. Nothing super exciting or anything like that. And then as you jump down into the cave here, flying around through, and you're greeted by this wonderful doorway here. It's pretty simple, but honestly, I am very proud of this. I love this. And you walk through here. I'm hoping to put little lava channels on either side, and boom. What a beautiful area to be able to build. So definitely hoping to build a lot of really cool things in this area. And this should help you. Oh, hello, sir. This should help you get a better understanding of hopefully the game we're actually getting inspiration from. We're now actually getting deep into the wow, they're still trying to come for me. Are they gonna just fall off the edge? Yep, they just fell off the edge. Well, anyways, goodbye. We are going to be building underground for a lot of this series. Obviously, I'm not, incredibly happy with this. I'd love to do more lantern posts like this. I think I like how that looks a lot more than the torches around, but I didn't want mobs to be spawning, right up here. They are still spawning around here, and that will be a very hard task to deal with in the long run. But wonderful hit. Just trying to save you from the edge, bud. Don't worry. I got you. But anyways, yeah, I thought this was just it's a really here. Let's just get these in. Thought this was an incredible area to build that I could not pass up on for this series. So, is this the final product? No, I'm gonna hope that more glow berries kind of grow, and then we'll probably put string under them to keep them at good lengths. Might put vines and stuff on this, but for now, I mean, this is incredible. Woo! Oh, we gotta love this area. Just absolutely spectacular. So we're definitely gonna keep on working here. We're gonna put in another another kind of gateway down in the other entrance. But for now, this is barely flown out of there alive. This is what we're going for. And what a beautiful sight to come out to as well. Wow, it's another stunning day here on the, don't know what to call this, the farm, the whatever this is. I came across an issue. I really needed more levels than that wonderful little skeleton spawner was doing, so I decided to make ourselves something a little bit more worth our while. Issue was the wonderful button. Oh, it's not here anymore. Right there. I never hit the start recording button. So not OBS. The replay mod doesn't have it. But we're gonna go look at it. It's just over this hill. And with these new levels, I put Unbreaking 3 on the Elytra. Still no mending. So gonna need to get that very, very soon. But if we see off here in the distance is our mob spawner. Now, it's a very traditional mob spawner. Nothing super fancy, just little designs on the bottom and top. But put it all the way down here. We have a little bubble elevator to get up. I don't know. I've just become a little bit of a sucker for these, with the bars. Except this time we're using copper bars. But we get all the way up here, and it's a very simple design. I can always show you guys what the inside looks like. It's pretty straightforward. It is just an old 2014 mob farm with platforms with slabs to make sure spiders don't spawn too high so endermen don't spawn, and just trapdoors for them to fall in and waterways to push them down. So, as you can see, pretty simple. Nothing too magical here. I just decided to put some tinted glass here just because I thought would be kind of a fun little addition to have so you can see into what's going on over there. But the only thing that I'm having issues with is I put down a few torches over here, but I'm still having some mob spawns at nighttime over there. I actually haven't noticed any there, oddly enough. But here's what happens. Kill all these fine gents. We get a lot of, or a decent amount of XP from it. And we'll throw some stuff back in here. And what ends up happening, is it comes down here and we have our little item sorter here. Super straightforward and simple. We've got our bones, gunpowder, arrows, flesh. And then I have right now redstone dust, but as you can see, we're a little short on that. Just from the witches that we get it, and then everything else just comes into here. I might consider getting into the bows, getting off the bows as a separate thing, and then trying to auto craft them back up into something, but I think that's a little just bit too much for our taste. And then all the armor I've kind of just been thrown out over the edge. I could be more smart with it and utilize it and smelt it down and get those nuggets, but it honestly just feels like it's not quite worth the work for us. So before we jump into our next big project, I am curious. Let me know what you guys think of this shader pack, and how you like it comparatively to normal Minecraft, because I'm trying it for this episode. I really enjoy it. I think it's not too much. It feels like it's, just enough of a shader that it adds a lot of beauty, and the reflections are just stunning. I mean, look at the shadows on this thing. Yeah, I'm a sucker for it. But if you guys feel like it's a little too much, a little bit too much on the eyes, I am more than willing to go back off of them and just kind of keep it for the replays. Welcome back to the gates of a lost city, and which we are going to start our building project out with a bang with our first one right here. But might I just say, this is so cool with the lava coming down. I am so into that. That is incredible. But we are going to get started off here with a little bit of a project that, well, you know what? How about instead of telling you, I just show you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very exciting moment here, because we have just let's just put everything back real quick, because we have just gotten our first mending villager. Now, the tough part is, that might not have enough. That would be tough. We have gotten together our village breeder, as you saw the moving in of all the fine individuals. Ooh, bandwidth shaders, you cannot see water. That is scary. Anyways, we've gotten all our villagers in, but we got our village breeder in, and then finally this thing is working. It is pumping out villagers, which is great. And then we just got our first one in here, and we got mending here, but 38 emeralds. So, I'm going to lock him in. And that's so annoying. I'm going to lock him in, and then we're going to need to cure him. So this is going to be a fun process, but we're going to do that because we are right about to lose everything. Unless there's another great way to get emeralds, which there are through other villagers. So I am going to get a Fletcher probably, because I'm trying to think what all the other ones need for their specific trades. I'm trying to remember what. Anyways, I'm gonna look this up. We're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna get ourselves mending because we need that ASAP on the elytra specifically, and obviously also the boots and all that stuff. But let's get to it. And we now have enough to do this deal. So we're gonna take our first mending book. Oh, that's so nice to see. And then now we actually need to use it for something. I got another farmer because we can finally start using these melon pumpkins. So this is going to be great in the long run, and was able to use some potatoes and wheat to upgrade him enough. So this is great. Gotta love the farmers. Definitely going to put in some more farmers than clerics. Love you, man, but these are terrible deals. These are terrible. So anyways, we've got our first mending book. I don't think we have an anvil in this. Yeah, we really should, honestly. But you know what? It is what it is. It's fine. In the meantime, we're going to put all of that away. We're also going to keep our emeralds right there, just for now. Not that we utilize them for that at all. But let's get our mending on this as soon as we can. And then we can actually upgrade it. And that is going to be incredible. I honestly cannot wait. And with that, we have mending and unbreaking on our elytra. Our helmet, I'm not too worried about yet. But wow, this is going to be so nice. And honestly, I don't even want to risk going all the way over to our big mob farm yet. So we're just gonna do it here and get just enough, and then we'll go over to the big mob farm as well. But man, this is going to be great. And also, I don't know if I've showed this yet, but replace this out as well. So now we can see actually the spawn rates. Again, I know this isn't actually super optimal. I think I should have gone one block every other direction more, but you know what? It works for how I like it, so not going to complain. Well, I think that's where we're going to end today. I will figure out all of the trading thing in between episodes and get this all filled up here, and hopefully we'll be able to kind of figure it out. We've got the stations ready for a lot of them, trying to go, heavy on the things that I know we're going to want variety for, like the stone cutters, but still trying to get some other stuff in here. Might put another, we'll see, another farmer or so in here, maybe a few back here, get some more books and stuff. Really want to optimize this place because I don't want to expand it too much more, but we've got our little bazaar here, I guess, if that's what you could call it. And yeah, super happy with this and how things have turned out. So let me know if you guys have figured out yet what game this is based around, because this is actually kind of gonna give you a little bit more of a hint than anything else before. This one definitely helps more this feel of kind of in caves and kind of sunk down. But let me know in the comments if you figured it out. And in the meantime, love you all, and I will see you later.